All right, what is up, crypto fam? Let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Hit that like button. Who is ready to look at some craziness in the market? All right, CJDV, JJ, Dude Crypto. Alex, what is up? Man, my comment. It's weird my comments aren't displaying. I find that very, very weird. See, maybe go back inside the chat. All right, that's fine. We'll look at the phone. We'll look at the phone, guys. Hit that like button, fam. We're going to give away some money today on the live. I'm going to show you guys my plan with the market and what it is doing. Tips. Shout out to you. The tariff war is over. All right, guys. So lots has happened in the market, okay? Let me go get my iPad. I'm going to be right back, and I'm going to look at the comments on the iPad because I cannot see anything on my phone. So 2 seconds, guys. Hit that like button. Let's run up the live. All right. So give me 1 minute. I have no idea why my comment section isn't working. I'll check after the live, make sure my payment went through for restream. Maybe that's why. All right. Beast Limitless Trading. Okay. Shout out to everybody on the live, guys. So I'm in a short. I feel like. Okay, I can see the comment section now. I'm in a short, guys. My stop loss is 90,700. Okay. I feel like this market is just completely not. I'm not going to say it's not a trading market, but this market is just not showing any pattern. Not showing any patterns. So I'm going to kind of show you guys what happened into New York. I am in a short. I'm a Bitcoin short at the moment. I was in a short earlier today too. And if you guys were shorting Bitcoin when I was shorting Bitcoin, you guys made a lot of money on that short. That short went a lot lower, guys. Look, we were looking for the breakout. We were looking for the breakout right here on that short. And where the take profit was from the New York live. Well, that didn't happen. We dropped all the way down and double bottom, hit some bullish dive. And now we are in the downtrend channel. So a couple key things you want to note here, guys, is we are in a downtrend channel. I would not be longing Bitcoin or anything at the moment until we break this conversion line or downtrend, okay? So typically when you're in a downtrend, you don't want to long, you want to follow the trend. Well, that holds very true because you pumped, you broke out, you hit the conversion line. We were shorting in New York. People thought I was crazy shorting a breakout, and then we dumped all the way down to 87. Now, I'll tell you guys right now, I did not ride Bitcoin to 87. Okay, so there's key resistance right here, guys, in the market. You got major key resistance on Bitcoin, and you are completely overbought. You did break this uptrend on Bitcoin right now, and you've got a triple top. So that means that Bitcoin should come back down and drop, okay? Hit that like button, guys. Let's run up the YouTube live. I just got to go fix one thing. Okay, so I'm in a short on Bitcoin at the moment, guys. This is the Tokyo session. Where I would get out of my short is if we break this 3-point trend. You got 1 point right here, 1 point right here, and 1 point right here. That is a very, very strong trend. We are overbought on the 15-minute. We're overbought on the 1 hour. We did break out, okay? We did break out on the 1 hour time frame. But because we're in that downtrend, we are dropping. While the 4 hours looking okay, overbought already. The 18 hours into the zero line, into the death line. So if we were going to break out to that 93K, we probably would have done it. We probably would have done it today in New York. We didn't do it in New York. And you can see we're already into the zero line on Bitcoin. So I've said this 1,000 times, guys, but the trend is your friend. And me going for a long today would have been going against the trend. You can see we're very, very bearish now on Bitcoin. We were looking for a relief rally into the daytime, and I can ultimately see Bitcoin pushing up to 93K in this downtrend, right? So I could see Bitcoin pushing up to this 93K possible if we break out. But we definitely need to break out of this 15-minute. If we cannot break the 15-minute, we're dumping. Relief rally into the weekend. 1 up, I could definitely see that a relief rally is coming into the weekend. So this is your resistance, guys, right here on Bitcoin. Again, I'm personally in a short myself. If we break this, I get out of my short, I reevaluate, but I don't see us coming to 93K yet with that daily completely dropping. Now the daily is turning up on your RSI, but if you look at the daily right here, all bearish momentum, the 3-day candle closed and the 3-day is even dropping. So we have 2 days left on this 3-day close, and we can see the 3-day is pushing right down, which is very, very bearish, guys. So what I can see is I can see Bitcoin pushing down off this double top on the 3-day. Unfortunately, if you're looking for longing. But in the shorter term, if we do end up breaking this 15-minute time frame, the RSI, then we are going to pump. Now you can see right here, we did break the uptrend. Too many red days on the daily. Yeah, so Ideally, this will go back up to here, but it looks like we are coming down to 86.9 to about 87.1 before we go up to that 93. Unless we break out into London. However, that 1 hour is completely overbought. So with this 1 hour overbought, I would say we definitely are going to go down. Now that could change after the live. If you guys are shorting Bitcoin right now, and for whatever reason I'm done my live and Bitcoin breaks out, then you know we're going to 93K. But I don't see it happening at the moment. Of course, anything could happen, right? Like we're right there at the top. We're overbought. We actually have bearish. We have some bearish divergence too as well on Bitcoin. So for me, holding my short again, guys, at this resistance right here, it is pretty simple. If we break out, we have a stop loss in profit. Am I on a super high leverage short? No, I am not. I'm on a decently high 20x, but I'm not on 40x right now because I don't trust it. But 20x is still pretty good. If we bounce down to here, we're looking at about $10,000. So my stop loss is probably going to be around 90,600 to 90,700, even 90,900. But ultimately, my stop loss is really above the breakout right here. Okay. And just so you guys, I can show you guys the trade because I think people think I never lose. Not that I'm trying to tell you guys I'm the best trader in the world here, but I'm finally in the red. Okay. A lot of you never see me in the red. I'm going to show you guys some realism right now. I'm definitely in the red. Not a lot. Definitely not a lot. But I told everybody I told everybody on the live I'm going to be really transparent with my trades. So that is what I'm doing. Okay. So if we go to beastlimitless.com here, we can see the wins. I'm going to take this off right away because this is not a win. But you can see right here we're on a 20x short. I got in at 89.9, probably jumped the gun a bit because I seen a double top down a bit at the moment. So there's the trade, guys. I'm going to delete this obviously because these are wins, but I just want to show you guys I'm real and I am taking the trades that I'm mentioning on the live. Okay. So a 20x short and I'm looking at taking profit all the way back down around 87.2 to about $86,000. We're not real influencers if we don't show us in the red. Everyone thinks we're always in the green. Now, sometimes I'm in the red, guys, but I don't actually end up finishing in the red, right? So we got a 4-hour candle here finishing in 1 hour and 11 minutes here. So I want to see how this 4-hour plays out. Obviously, Asia is in accumulation as well. Brendan, how you doing? Thank you guys all for joining. One Up, CJDV, Slack, Loza. Guys, we're giving away some money on the live today, okay? Max Murphy, appreciate your comment. CJDV, White, GP, how you doing, GP? All right, so we looked at Bitcoin. Now we're going to look at the particulars. I need to, non-financial advice as well, guys. If you are taking these trades, you got to keep in mind that I'm okay losing money and I have a risk to reward set. If I am looking at a trade, if I'm shorting $10,000, my loss is going to be about 800 to 1,000. I could get that back pretty quick. But if you guys are using 20x and you only have $100, you're gambling. Make sure you guys are only using 10x if you have low capital. Okay. Argyle, London distribute. It looks like it. We know New York manipulated. I will tell you right now, I did not think New York was going to go all the way down here. What I thought was that New York was going at least, when I seen it breaking that channel, I thought we were going to bounce off here 88.4 because that would be manipulation back inside of the channel and then we would skyrocket. But we are very, very bearish right now. That 18-hour is in the zero line. I'm going to tell you guys one thing about this 18-hour time frame. It is like, okay, I give these weird analogies, guys, but I'm trying to hit it home, all right? So think of your hooking up with a guy or a girl, okay? And this guy or girl says, whatever, seduces you, okay? Well, you're looking at this guy or girl, and this is a bad scenario, but this is the best way I could put it. A big pimple or a big red spot or spots on her or his lip, and then you're looking to get seduced. Well, what is that? That's probably a disease, herpes, or something of some sort. So if you're looking at somebody and thinking of hooking up with them or sorry, being intimate with them, and you can see a disease or something on their lip or on them or whatever, you can just see it. And I'm not judging here. Things happen to each their own. This is Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin is saying, hey, I have pimples all over my face. I need to recover. And that is what Bitcoin is telling you. That is what I recommend you guys think of, okay? If you guys can think of that, you're not going to go against the trend. And this 18-hour is that right there, okay? This 18-hour is dropping in. You've got how many red bars on the MACD? It looks like a massive dump is coming. We were looking pretty good for a pump in the market, but right now we're not because that conversion line is key resistance. And keep in mind, this 800 SMA is key resistance as well. So that is the best way I could put it, guys. It sounds bad, but the reality is that, yeah, we're going to drop. Okay. 20x Bitcoin short, beautiful Bitcoin short here. I wanted to go 40x. I really did, but I don't like that the 1 hour broke out and the confirmations didn't line up. We had a low here. We had a high. We have bearish divergence, and now we're coming down. So if you took the Bitcoin short, stop loss 90,006 or 7, take profit around 87 or 86K. Okay. All right. Now we're going to go into some things like total 3. Ali, how we doing? Vapey Flu, how we doing? I just followed you. I'd be joining the stream with friends. Add me on Discord. I appreciate you, fam. Hit that like button, guys. We're giving away some money on the live. $150. $50 to 3 separate people. So make sure you guys are hitting that like button. All right. Yeah. So we've got that 4 hour finishing here. We're overbought on that 4. 1 hour left on the 4 hour. Not looking good for Bitcoin, guys. Not looking good at all. Sorry, BTC. I'm going to go chill with ETH tonight. Yeah. All right. So I do want to look at the particulars, guys, like total 3. Who's shorting Bitcoin with me, guys? I appreciate a lot of you guys trusting my setups and my trades. I trade based off of no emotions, only what I see, right? So total 3 is doing the same darn thing Bitcoin is, rejecting that conversion line. Total 3 is going to dump. And same is Bitcoin, fam. So right here, we're rejecting that conversion line. Remember that conversion line, guys. That conversion line is acting as major support. Major support and major resistance. All right. So total 3 is pretty much going to come back down to about 825. This could be the bottom, and then we pump up to about 873. Could be. But if I'm looking at total 3, if I'm looking at total 3 and I'm looking at my particulars here and that conversion line, we're overbought on the 4 already. We broke that trend on total 3. I could see total 3 dumping all the way to about, yeah, 789. That's pretty much what we were looking for. 827 is the bottom. 827 is definitely the bottom of the trend. So that is probably where I'd be looking at taking profit if I'm shorting altcoins. But this 4-hour and 2-hour time frame is very overbought. I mean, yeah, very overbought. The 4 hour is very overbought. It's already at the top of the 4-hour time frame, right? All right. Altcoins. Let's lab. Can you look at lab and CL LOSA? No problem. I do want to go look at first the large caps. First XRP, right? Because I have it in the title. I have the large caps in the title. So I kind of got to look at them. People are going to see this and they're going to say, hey, look, we hit the top on XRP. We rejected. Wow. Hit the top of the channel perfectly. So an altcoin actually played the downtrend where Bitcoin did not. So XRP, my short would have been 197. But you could hypothetically short XRP right here to about, you know. So because we're playing the downtrend, my take profit on XRP would be about 188. But this could drop all the way back down to about 175. Because now we are playing the downtrend, right? So because we're playing the downtrend here, 175 looks like XRP is going to do just that. But I would be looking at a rough take profit at the conversion line at about 187. That would be my take profit. We break 187 on XRP. XRP is a dynamite short, guys. Probably my favorite trade in crypto right now. Even more favorite than Bitcoin. I'll be real with you guys because it is actually playing that downtrend. So 181, we wick down to 175. That would be my short-term bottom on XRP. And I know these have fair value gaps, guys, but I'm invalidating the fair value gaps because we hit the top of the downtrend. All right. So there's some rules that are meant to be broken. How does the 2-day look on Bitcoin? Two days dropping and rejecting your bullish line breakout on the 0 line. That is not good. That is not good at all. 2 days coming right down, right down. K and D is crossed. So again, what you're seeing, guys, is you're seeing Asia accumulate. Yeah, we're dropping a bit, but you're really seeing Asia accumulate. So it looks like London is probably going to distribute and New York is going to manipulate yet again. Okay, LAB. Lab, I have no idea what Lab is. All I've been doing, guys, is high leveraging Bitcoin. Okay, so Lab is on an uptrend. I would not be shorting Lab. I would definitely not be shorting Lab. Let's look at Lab here and see what Lab is doing. So Lab could potentially pump back up to here because it hit the bottom of the channel already, right? So if we're looking at Lab, guys, Lab can come down to, no, we hit the top, we hit the bottom. Lab is in an uptrend. So I can see Lab completing this triple bottom, double triple bottom. Because if you got support or resistance right here, it broke out. I would wait for the 15-minute to be oversold, but Lab did definitely break out, and you can see we could pop up to here. So I could see Lab pushing up all the way to about 23 cents in that area right there, guys. Hit that like button, fam. I appreciate everybody for coming on the live. Again, Bitcoin's just doing nothing. Ranging, right? Doing nothing. We're above this. We're below this resistance. We're kosher. Chainlink, when Civic, when Honda Civic, that is pretty funny. So Chainlink, LINK. Weird market the last couple of days, guys, but the reality is the trend is your friend. Don't go against an 18-hour or daily MACD. I learned that today with the New York manipulation. So Link is looking okay. We are rejecting the conversion line, which is that key resistance right there. Again, fair value gaps are great. So I'm going to kind of tell you guys something. When you look at a fair value gap on a bearish trend, that fair value gap is not as bullish as you want to think. When you look at a fair value gap on a bullish trend, you're following it. It is kind of like a double top. If you see a double top in a bullish trend, you're probably not going to play out that double top. If you see a double or triple bottom in a bearish trend, you're probably not going to play out that double or triple bottom. I would say Link. Yeah, Chainlink doesn't look too bad, but it would have to break this for me. This is probably in a no trade zone at the moment. What do you think about Japanese rate hike decision again tomorrow? I'm not sure too much how it'll affect crypto because of the trend. I would keep an eye on the market. Look at your indicators. Look at you have bearish dive, bullish dive, all of that stuff. Yeah, Link could potentially pump up to here, which is 1345. Because XRP did. So the altcoins might play out their downtrend, possibly. But for the most part, I would say that Link is going to range to here. If you break this conversion line, you pump all the way up. And that's kind of where Bitcoin is too at the moment. So we got a 4-hour close coming up here, guys. I'm very, very excited to sleep early tonight. I don't think I've slept in a week. I'm not kidding. I've been going to bed at like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. every day. So I'm really happy the Tokyo session is now and we don't have to do London tonight. Although London is probably going to be a good session to trade. Okay, XDC, ZBCN double top. So ZBCN has that resistance there on the short term. You can see ZBCN breaking out of that conversion line. I would say ZBCN is probably going to try and push up to about 0.0031878. That would be my area on ZBCN for it to move past. And that would be also the top of the resistance on ZBCN. Hit that like button if you guys have not. Let's run up the live. When are we shorting Bitcoin waiting for London? I'm already in a short at about 90K roughly. I'd be shorting it anywhere from 90K to 90,003. But guys, like I said, if Bitcoin for whatever reason breaks out on that 15-minute, for whatever reason, even after we do the live, I am out. Doesn't mean I'm looking for a long, but it does mean I'm out of the trade. XDC trying to recover. As long as we are in this, as long as we're below that 15-minute trend, my entry on Bitcoin is probably about 90K, 89.9999. All right, so if we are looking at ZBCN, we are coming up in the shorter term here. Shout out to all the new people on the live. If you guys are on the live and you are new to the channel, new to the fam, Hit that like button. Join beastlimitless.com. I don't know. XDC is in a downtrend right now, so it is really tough for me to say long this, but we are bouncing off of this trend line right here. So if we are bouncing off this trend line, XDC should definitely start moving if we break out as well. I do want to go look at Tether DOM real quick here. Tether DOM keeps on rejecting. 18 hours overbought. Daily is overbought. Daily already broke out on USDT Tether DOM. Four-hour did hit the top, though. Man, that is such a caveat. We've got a 3-day fair value gap, and this 3-day fair value gap is looking like it wants to backtest and continue up. Remember, guys, this 3-day is pushing up on USDT.D. The only difference is the MACD is going down. So there's a lot of different scenarios here in the market. If you guys are new to the live, let me know where you're tuning in from. We're giving away some money today on the live, guys. $150 for over 400 subscribers, $50 per person. Hey, if you 20x or 40x at 50, you could turn it into something pretty big. All right, let's look at CoinGecko. MYX is trending at the moment. Pump Fund is obviously trending. Render. MYX USDT is looking very, very good. If we break this area right here, but we're rejecting. We are rejecting the breakout. So a lot of people joining the live, guys. If you're joining the live and just tuning in, I am in a Bitcoin short. A heavy leverage Bitcoin short, 20x Bitcoin short. All right, so we've got resistance right here on MYX, resistance right here, inverse head and shoulder, bouncing off of this fair value gap. It is looking like MYX is going to fly. Look at this. You've got oversold in the 1-hour time frame. You're bouncing off of a 4-hour fair value gap. You're moving up on the 4-hour time frame. 18-hour time frames moving up. Daily time frames moving up. I could see XY or MYX pumping to about $13 in that region, roughly 13. Could have a little short squeeze soon. I definitely agree. I definitely agree. That's why my stop loss is 90,700. Now keep in mind, guys, I lose 12 to 1,300, but I am obviously not going to hold it to go there if it starts breaking out. That's why I got in at the top. Now here's the thing. I know a lot of people, yeah, we definitely could hit that previous top for sure. I will say, though, the 1 hour is completely overbought. The caveat here is we did break out on the 1 hour, guys. So that is the thing. The only reason I'm longing the breakout or I'm shorting the breakout is because we haven't broken that 15-minute trend and it looks like a fake out. And typically when we do break out after a couple hour candles, we are normally going to do something like this. We didn't do that. And Bitcoin is riding that breakout trend line, which was overbought, which is very, very worrisome to me at the moment. I'm shorting BTC since this afternoon, but it's only forming a flag. Yep. This will bounce to 92.5 IDZ money. Very well could, right? That's why I have my stop loss. But I'll be honest with you guys, nothing is going up until you break this 15-minute. This 15-minute is key, all right? It doesn't matter what I think or what anyone else thinks. If you're below this 15-minute trend line, you are not going to break that resistance, all right? If you do break it, then you break it, and we're looking at, I'm not going to long it. I'd be looking at shorting the top at about 90, 93. So that 15-minute trend is going to be my trend, and that's why I'm shorting. I'm also shorting here because we broke the trend. We had a very nice break of trend. We faked out, came up, double top, closed at this resistance with a beautiful triple top. So not too much to worry about. Hopefully I don't fall asleep after the live and I pay attention to the Bitcoin trade. I guess I could play some poker. All right. So 87 to 86.9 would be my short-term take profit. Okay, what else do we got here? We got Pump Fund. Man, Pump Fund broke out, guys, but it is not doing anything. And man, Pump Fund broke out. Pump Fund broke out. So I got to look at a new trend on Pump Fund from the breakout here. This is literally the trend on Pump Fund as of right now. So Pump Fund essentially can go all the way down to 002 and ride this channel in this region right here. If Pump Fund breaks this channel, I would be very, very cautious of holding a spot, but it did break out. The thing is, it looks like Pump Fund is, and the rest of the market is looking like a fake out. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. ICX Co 4732. Thank you. Mamati, what is up? We are back. We are back. I appreciate you. Shout out to all the people in the live. If you guys haven't, tap that like button. We're giving away some money on the live today. Small little pocket change, but we are doing 3 giveaways. All right, we got 41 minutes left on this close. Grand evening. What is up, Tony Gold? If you guys are making money on Beast Limitless trading, guys, hit that like button and comment 444 in the comment section below. Make sure you guys post your wins. It does motivate me. Is there a group we can join? Absolutely. beastlimitless.com. Completely free. Post some charts. I don't want your money. Completely free. Go put in the chat. Shout out to GP. Shout out to Alex V. Shout out to Meat Curtains. Shout out to, yeah, GP's crushing it. Brian's crushing it. All these people are crushing it, guys. So beastlimitless.com. Go join. It is completely free if you're not in it and if you are new. For all the new people that don't know, we will be doing a live seminar on how to scalp lower time frames, higher time frames, high leverage, low leverage, and protect your capital in February. Okay. I see a thing for JCT. JCT short. All right, so JCT dumped a lot for sure. Oh, yeah, it absolutely dropped a lot. Pump and dump. Taking profit, that sounds great. So we will be doing a date in February, guys. We will probably do 2 hours, take a couple of hour lunch break, and then do another 2 hours. It will be myself and my business partner doing it. So yeah, JCT had a huge dump, but it also did break out here. I don't know. JCT is looking all right. Like I could see JCT pushing up to about 002 area. In that region right there, because we did bounce off that low. We do have some bullish dive on JCT. Now, keep in mind, is there a date plan? No, there's no date plan. We will let everybody know on beastlimitless.com. I've been focusing on making a lot of money, guys, so I could focus on coaching people and training people how to trade. And showing you guys how to trade high leverage and stuff like that. But yeah, there's no date at the moment. It will be in February. We'll let you guys know in the app. I'll wait for BTC to hit 86 or 80. Good luck with the short, bro. I just love seeing your predictions for the downside. No problem. I appreciate you. Very, very possible we hit 86.9. We'll see how this 4 hour closes. Shout out to everybody on the live. You guys got this trending. Someone mentioned World Liberty Financial, so it is in an uptrend. Let's see. Okay, World Liberty Financial, WLFI. Is AXS still Strong, the real Lecco. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming on the live. AXS hit our take profit, guys. So yeah, AXS is breaking out. Trying to. So at the moment, I can see AXS popping off to about 645. I think that's what we said we were looking at AXS going to. But 645 on Axie Infinity. Huge bearish dive on Axie. It's tough for me to say long this, but if it breaks that conversion line right here, you're looking at Axie pumping to about $6-ish in that region. Of course, you want to do a lower time frame breakout. Okay, we got a lower time frame breakout right here, guys. Obviously, we're in an uptrend on Axie Infinity. So I could see Axie pumping up all the way to 265. But again, in the longer term, $6. I'll be honest with you guys, I probably wouldn't trade Axie Infinity. There's too many bearish indicators right now saying to short it, but there's too many bullish indicators saying that this is a true breakout and we're running to whatever we're running to. All right, guys, I'm going to go fill up my water real quick. Hit that like button, fam. Let's run up this live. Again, don't forget, we are doing a giveaway for money today on the live because we have 400. So I will be right back, guys. Just going to go fill up some water and I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. We're back. CJDV, find me a good giveaway thing. I'm trying to find a good giveaway thing. I haven't found one yet. I'm going to figure out how to do it. I wish there was some built into the streaming software, but it doesn't look like there is. BTC and XRP short. Really, that is it. Yeah. Again, for AMD, guys, we're just following Asia is accumulating. So London's probably going to distribute based on what I'm seeing, and New York's probably going to manipulate. D. Robinson, how you doing? All right. Let's see, guys. What do we got here? What is breaking out? What looks actually good for altcoins besides none of them? Telcoin is the low cap. Telcoin is pumping it. You would almost think we're having a mini altcoin season the way altcoins are pumping. So Telcoin is on the verge of breaking out. You got bullish dive on the daily on Telcoin. Huge bullish divergence on the daily. Telcoin broke out on the RSI, or at least I do believe it did. Yep, broke out on the RSI right there. So there's a possibility Telcoin pumps to there is a possibility Telcoin pumps to around 0.06. Keep 0.06, guys. Bang, to about 45%. Hit that like button if you have not, guys. Let's run up the live. Yeah, so it doesn't look like my streaming platform has a built-in live giveaway tool. So here's what we are going to do. Here's what we are going to do, guys. If you guys want to win some money on the live is trending tonight, guys. I appreciate everybody. If you're new to the channel, let me know where you're tuning in from. So if you guys want to be a part of the giveaway to win some money, again, you can turn money into whatever you want. Go to beastlimitless.com and sign up. At the end of the live, I am going to be doing random numbers off of a wheel, and I am only going to be doing it from beastlimitless.com. It is way too hard to manage through YouTube or my streaming platform. So to be a part of the giveaway, you need to join beastlimitless.com for free. You don't got to pay nothing. Don't worry. All right. All right. Now that that is taken care of, we could finish going over our Telcoin TA. So I can see Telcoin popping off to about 0.04, guys, once it breaks out of this resistance right here. Oh, BRB is still. Oh. Loving the hair. Thank you, D. Robinson. Appreciate it. Speaking of B, I want to look at BNB. We haven't looked at BNB for a very, very long time, guys. BNB. So again, guys, if you are just tuning in, we are in a Bitcoin short. 20x Bitcoin short with a tight stop loss. All right. So BNB, why am I going over BNB? Because we never went over BNB yet. And BNB is actually a great project to trade. BTC short playing out. Let's go. Show me the money. I'm just respecting the trend. That is it. I respect the trend. The biggest thing I learned in life is respect your elders and respect the trend. BNB broke, but I wouldn't. Why am I shorting Bitcoin? Because Bitcoin is in a downtrend. Why not? And Bitcoin is rejecting the line. So again, if you're just tuning in, a lot of people don't really understand this, but Bitcoin should drop all the way down to here. We're in a 20x short up here. We have a triple top. We are at the conversion line of the channel. And we have a rejection of the 800 SMA. If I lose the short, I lose the short. I don't lose that much. If I win the short, I win the short big time. Payne, how you doing? Appreciate the comment. What's your take profit on my Bitcoin short? A lot of people told me not to short, guys. I think a lot different than against the grain. If you guys are new to the live, if someone's doing one thing, I'm usually doing the other. And I'll tell you guys why later when you're in training, right? When we do training in February. So here would be a good take profit at about 89.3. Not a bad take profit, right? But because this is already broken the uptrend here, we should to about 87 or 86.9. So realistically, 87 would be my take profit. However, if we go to the 4-hour time frame, the 4-hour time frame is very, very overbought. And we haven't even really pumped. We went from 87.9 to about 90K, right? Nothing. Haven't really pumped at all. And I'm okay being wrong, by the way. We broke out of the 1 hour here of the RSI. 1 hour RSI broke out. However, the 1 hour RSI is gliding that trend line. So if you're just tuning into the live, we're overbought at that trend line. But the 15-minute, it is what I care about the most. With that trend line paired with the 15-minute RSI, typically when you touch the top, you're going to touch the bottom. We're rejecting here at resistance, rejected right here. This actually should have been the short. But now we should kind of roll over to the bottom, and the RSI does need to reset itself before going back up. What amount would I do with Bitcoin 20x leverage? Well, I have 10K. So here, now that I'm in a win, I can actually post that. So you guys can see my trades. I like being very transparent with everybody. If I'm shorting, I want you guys to see my trade. If I'm longing, I want you guys to see. So I'll post the photo now that it's an actual win. We were in a loss for a bit there. Okay, it's not working. I don't know. I have a different phone to trade since I can't. I'll post it later. You guys could see it in Mighty, in beastlimitless.com, right? But 10x stop loss is 90,007. But keep in mind, I'm okay losing about $1,200 to $1,500 because I know the next trade I take, I'm going to take it back pretty quick. I'm going to make it back pretty quick, right? So the 5 minutes oversold now, but the 5 minute is dropping into the zero line. The 15-minute MACD is about to come into the zero line. The 1 hour didn't cross. However, we are approaching the breakout of the bullish line right here. You can also call line if it is going the other way. And I would say within the next 4 hours here, this is going to reverse and reject the zero line if Bitcoin doesn't break out of that 15-minute trend. So we've got 19 minutes left, guys, on this 4-hour close. And this candle's trying to break the 200 SMA on the 4-hour, and it hasn't done it yet. What would be my stop loss for an XRP short? Yeah, for sure. So if we're looking at XRP right here, my stop loss would be outside of the channel. Maybe 197 would be my stop loss. Maybe. But I would probably make it outside of the channel. I don't know. I would say 197. In that region right there. Shout to Indonesia. Thank you for joining the live. Although if XRP breaks out of here into 195, it will pump back up to 197. So it kind of depends what this 4-hour candle is about to do. I care more about this 4-hour candle right now than my own short or a long. I want to see if this 4 hour is gonna chill or what. Jeremy Gold, how you doing? The amount of people still leverage trading after they continue to get wrecked is hilarious. Yeah, a lot of people do get wrecked in leverage trading. You gotta protect your capital. You gotta have a tight stop loss. Protect your capital, have a tight stop loss, and not use high leverage unless you're doing fair value gap trading, which fair value gap trading is different. Again, I'll show you guys how to do that in February. Yeah, thank you, CJDV. There you go. Okay, so if you guys want to win some free money on the live, because popping off, we're one of the top trending crypto channels in YouTube with less than 1,000 people. I'm going to give some money away on the live, or not on the live, but I'll transfer it to you and let you know who won on the live. But essentially, you got to go sign up at beastlimitless.com. It is completely free. And when I do the generator, you guys are going to comment in the chat. Okay, so I'm giving everybody time right now to sign up for this who is new. It essentially is our app or website like Telegram, like Facebook, like Twitter, whatever. And everybody just connects with each other. All right. Moises, good night. Good morning. Wherever you guys are, good night, good morning. I appreciate you guys all for showing support on the channel, being here every night, every day. Okay, we got 15-minute candle left on Bitcoin, guys. 15 minutes left on this 4-hour close. Okay, let's see what else we got here. I know Barachain pumped a lot. I want to see what Barachain's doing. Maybe if I knew how to spell. Okay. So Barachain pumped quite a bit here. And now it look okay. So Barachain's in a downtrend. We know that. All I care about is this uptrend right here on Barachain. We have some bearish dive. 18-hour bearish dive on Barachain. I can see Barachain dropping all the way down to 57 cents would be my target on Barachain. We can see the pump here. We broke it already on the RSI. The 4 hour is about to touch the bottom of the MACD into the death line, which is the 0 line. Yeah, it looks like Barachain's about to drop. Barachain is looking very, very good, guys. If you could find an entry on Barachain, I know there's some fair value gaps here, but if this 4 hour goes into the 0 line, this will drop all the way back down to about 56 cents. So this would be a really, really good short to get into and look at. We did break the uptrend right here. There's a conversion line right here around 75. There's some resistance on Barachain. I would try to keep an eye on it, see if you can find an entry. If I got in an entry right here on Barachain, my stop loss would be about 97.5. So I would have to do super, super low leverage. Super, super low leverage for sure. But yeah, I want to see when this breaks my conversion line. Because that would be trading in the middle. If you guys need help signing up for beastlimitless.com, let me know for the giveaway. I do want to look at Doge too, guys, because Dogecoin was looking very, very good. It is in a downtrend. But Doge never hit the top of that channel yet. Which is about 15.5 on Dogecoin. $15.5 on Dogecoin. We hit the bottom of the channel. We've been gliding. We have a double bottom here. If Bitcoin could hold, Doge is definitely going up to about 15. If Bitcoin can't hold, we are going to break this major support area right. Well, we'll come down to about 11-ish in that region. Okay, I want to look at Bitcoin here, make sure everything's kosher. Bitcoin is oversold in the 5-minute time frame. And Bitcoin is oversold in the 15-minute time frame. But again, I really just see us ranging than anything. 30 minutes about to roll over. Double top. We'll have to see what happens. 4-hour candle is going to show us the direction into the London hours. Adrian, thank you for coming on, commenting. Appreciate you. What else do we got here? We got Aave, which is another one of my favorite trades in crypto. Aave can make you a lot of money. It can also lose you a lot of money. If you do it right, it can make you a lot of money. All right, guys. So if you're looking right here, we can see that Aave has more room to go down after that fake out breakout of the conversion line. But it also never touched the top of the channel here. Now it looks like Aave is going to dump too. Here could be a good scalp on Aave to about 152. Normally, I would say this bullish retest is really bullish on the fair value gap. Normally, I would be saying to long that all day. Right now, I'm not saying long it. I'm saying be cautious. But yeah, I can see Aave, if we reject right here, I could see Aave potentially coming back to 152 possibly. We'll have to see what this 4-hour candle does. All right, guys, is everyone in beastlimitless.com? We're going to do a giveaway, couple giveaways here. I was having some issues with my exchange on withdrawing money. Now it is fixed. So we owe somebody some cash, and then also from the giveaway too today, we're going to owe you some cash. As long as everybody is in beastlimitless.com, we're going to do the first giveaway right now. $50. Nothing crazy, guys. $50. All right. We're at 400 subscribers. Every 100 subscribers, I'm doing a $50 giveaway. Every 1,000 subscribers, we are doing a $100 giveaway. All right. That is what we're doing. So first thing, we're gonna make this pretty simple. 1 to 100. All right, let's try this. So we're going to do 1 to 100. How many people do we have on the live? Yeah, we should do 100. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys an example of what we're going to do. I'm going to tell you guys to comment in beastlimitless.com your number, and then I'm going to spin the wheel. This is an example, okay? So you're going to go comment in here in the pack chat. I'm going to just 0, for example. That is your number. If you comment, double comment. If you double comment, you're automatically eliminated from this draw. I'm not messing around. There's a lot of people. I'm going to get a couple people to help. If you double comment, you're eliminated. You're not going to you're not going to be in the prize. Also, if you guess the same number as the other person, we are going to redraw a different number. Okay? So if you guess the same number as a different person, we're going to redraw a different number. It has not started yet. All right? Okay, perfect. Everybody's good. I shall do the first one. I don't see many YouTubers or influencers giving away cash on the live, guys. So I hope this motivates you guys, gives you, you could literally turn $50 into 1,000 at 20x if you do it right and if you're patient. Okay, so we're going to spin right here in a bit. Comment in beastlimitless.com your first number. 1 to 100. Not in the YouTube chat, guys. beastlimitless.com. I will not be picking numbers in the YouTube chat. It is too all over the place. I'm not going to be paying attention to numbers in the YouTube chat, guys. Only beastlimitless.com. So if you want to be registered for this prize, you've got to comment in bl.com, okay? I'm going to give you guys about 5 minutes-ish. Yeah, there we go. So people get it, right? So pretty much right here. Okay, pretty much right here, guys. You get the point. You can't double comment or you'll be eliminated. Okay, 4 hours got 2 minutes left. CJDV, keep an eye on it. Let me know when to spin the wheel, all right? Four-hour close, guys, is coming up here. Sharp Skill, I need you to cook and tell me if we're longing or shorting. I'm shorting Bitcoin, okay? But if Bitcoin breaks this 15-minute, I am out. I'm making this very, very clear. I'm shorting Bitcoin at 20x. If Bitcoin breaks this 15-minute, I am out of my short. And essentially, I'm shorting Bitcoin all the way down to around right here. I got to see how this 4-hour closes, though, okay? And if we break out the 15-minute time frame, guys, I'm flipping to a long, and I'm longing Bitcoin all the way to 93. That is my plan. Oh, and one more thing, guys. If you win 50 twice, you can double stack, okay? So if you pick a number the second time I do it, you can double stack, okay? So we're going to do the first one right here in about 3-ish minutes. We're going to look at Bitcoin on this 4-hour close. All right, CJDV, tell me when to run this. Okay, 4-hour close, guys. Let's see what is happening here. Okay, so there is a caveat here. We crossed on the 4-hour MACD, which can be said bullish, but you're below your zero line. So all that means is there's going to be momentum coming in. Your 1 hour is still separated. And your 15-minute is looking okay. But the 15-minute is almost in the zero line. So here's what I think we are going to do into this Tokyo close and London open. The KND is pointing right down on your 1 hour time frame. And the 4 hour is pointing the 4 hour is pointing right down on your 4 hour time frame. Now, if you guys read the stochastic RSI, if you know anything about it, anytime you cross up like this, you're bullish for that particular time frame. Anytime you cross down like this, you're bearish for that particular time frame. So I need more confirmation, but I would say Bitcoin just ranges into London. And I would say the real drop is either going to be before London or into London. This 15-minute has crossed over a bit. But there's really nothing showing me that we are bullish at the moment for a breakout. Okay, draw is close. We're going to spin the wheel. The first one. Okay, 31. Okay, so 31 is the first number here. Let me go look. CJDV, do you agree that this was a lot easier? I think. Okay, 31, 31, 31, 31. I'll find 31 here somewhere. Someone comments to 31. Moises, nice job, fam. You win. 31, 50 bucks. Okay. Moises, I have a challenge for you. Turn this 50 bucks into $1,000. Show everybody in this live you can do it because you've done it before. For those of you that don't know Moises, he turned, I think it was 100 or 50 into $1,000. Okay, closed. So any comments above closed? So we're going to redo it in a bit. All right. In a couple of minutes, we're going to redo it. Moises, I have to send you 50 bucks US. Shout out to you. You win. But I know you want to give it to GP or Sinister, but what would be more cool is if you turn that 50 into 1,000 and show everybody you did it. I think that would speak volumes for people that think $50 is nothing, or 100 is nothing, or even a couple hundred is nothing, right? Okay, so we got the close, guys, and yeah. It is not looking good into the London Open. Not with the 4 hour, not with the 1 hour, not with the 15. And London is not even open yet, okay? But again, Tokyo is accumulating, so don't expect a big drop yet. XRP is looking a bit bullish here, so I'd be very, very cautious on XRP. Altcoins are looking more bullish than Bitcoin, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, XRP looks like it could break out of this area right here and pump again to around 197-ish. Not looking good for shorts. They're not looking good for BTC. Not looking good on the 4 hour for Bitcoin, but I just see Bitcoin really just ranging. Not really doing anything. And by ranging, I mean that Bitcoin could range between this region right here, 89.7 to about 90K really, right? We are still below the resistance right here. Okay, let's do the next draw, guys. So same thing, redo it, different number, or same number if you want. New number, different number, same number, whatever you want. Yeah, no, Bitcoin's doing nothing right now. It is ranging. It is definitely going to try and push up because the 15 minutes oversold. But the MACD is almost going into the zero line. So by London, it's like this MACD is going to come in the zero line right here, which is going to give us down pressure momentum. But Bitcoin's not really doing anything. Okay, guys, so second time. Same thing, go in the app and post a number under this redraw right here. You could choose the same number if you want. Don't comment twice or you're eliminated. Okay, let's take a look at Ethereum right here. Okay, so Bitcoin did not break out. Ethereum, yeah, exactly, CJDV. If your comment is above redraw, guys, guess again. I will not be picking numbers that is above redraw. So ETH did not break out, but it did break the conversion line where Bitcoin did not. Wow, Bitcoin's the only asset that has not broken the conversion line. Very, very interesting. Altcoins, however, look like they're going to pump, or alt assets. So I can see Ethereum moving up to about 3,100-ish in that region. The technical analysis for ETH is kind of all over the place. And you're looking at about 66. Did I say 66? I meant 3,166 in that area right there. ETH has got some bearish divergence right now. Not looking too bad at all. All right. Let's see what you guys are doing here. Okay, we'll give you guys a couple more minutes. And then tomorrow, guys, I'm going to do the other 50, okay? So today we're giving away 100 essentially, and tomorrow I'm going to do the other 50 for any new people coming on the live that has a chance. So Moises won the first one. So essentially what Bitcoin is doing, ranging till the 5 minute is overbought. We can see the 5 minutes almost overbought. We got 2 minutes left on this 15-minute candle right here. Okay, let's draw this thing. So, or I think I said 2 minutes. So I'll give it a couple more seconds here. Does anybody play poker, guys? I'm going to be starting a poker group. Beast Limitless poker group. So if anybody plays poker professionally or anything like that, I'm going to be creating a crew. And then something I want to do this year, providing time allows it, is go to poker tournaments with y'all, and we could run tables. So there may be a Beast Limitless meetup this year. Maybe, possibly. But we want to get a crew going. It is going to be in it is going to be a poker group. Okay. So if you guys want to be a part of the poker group, message me at beastlimitless@icloud.com. Very simple. Okay. beastlimitless@icloud.com. Poker is one of my favorite things to do besides trading. And I think it would be very fun for those of you who play poker to get a poker group going, right? Okay, so we're done now. We're locked in for the wheel, the next $50. And you don't need to be a pro to play poker. You could play it recreational. We just want to keep, we want to do some fun games and host some poker tournaments in our Beast Limitless community where you guys could actually win money, all right? Non-financial advice, of course. Okay, so locked in. Gonna run it. Time's up. No more. Moises is the first winner. And the second winner is going to be, man, it takes a lot for a giveaway. It's all right. So we've got, remember, the closest to the number, or if you guess the number right on. So 60. So we've got, let me look here. Okay. 44, 17, 63. There we go. That's very close. 65, 63 is the closest so far. Okay, it looks like we've got Coleslaw winning, okay? So Coleslaw, you won. Unless I'm blind as a bat here, but I'm pretty sure you won. I'm going to send you $50, all right? Once we get, we have more subscribers and stuff like that, guys, and I could, do some more fun stuff. We're going to do more fun giveaways. I want to blow everybody out of the water in the influencer ecosystem that makes almost $100,000 for their subscribers. We're not doing that, but I'm just saying a lot of channels do. So I want to make sure that we're giving back to you guys as much as I possibly can. So I'm going to reach out to Moises. I'm going to reach out to Coleslaw. We have another giveaway tomorrow, another $50. And then Esmeralda, I'm going to reach out to you because I owe you for that, for the last giveaway. And you guys could pretty much see where Bitcoin is going. We're ranging in the 5-minute here, not really doing anything. The 15-minute MACD is pushing down. We're about to go into the 15-minute MACD here. Okay. 1 hour is probably going to reject within the next 4 to 6 hours of this zero line. Okay. And that is essentially all I got for you guys tonight. I hope you guys had a good live. Oh, Mini Moog, you're Cole? Yo, all of your names are confusing the heck out of me, guys. You're different on YouTube. Okay, I hope you guys all have a wonderful night, guys. We will see you on the New York session tomorrow at 9 a.m. CST. If I don't contact you within the next couple of hours, I will contact you. I need to go get some food, all right? Overcome 70x7, thank you for commenting. Another $50 we're giving away tomorrow. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Bitcoin is ranging. If Bitcoin breaks out of this 15-minute time frame and you guys are shorting, we're going to pump to 93, okay? Very simple. I don't want to hear anybody say, well, you called a short and Bitcoin broke out. Sure, because Bitcoin's rejecting. But if Bitcoin breaks out, I'm out of that short with you guys, all right? Hope you guys all have a wonderful day or wonderful night, and I will see you tomorrow. London session is tomorrow, guys. 1 a.m. CST. London session is tomorrow.